At the time of this recording, I have yet to see Final Destination Bloodlines, which is currently showing in the theaters. But once I do watch it, I will be giving my after action movie review on Final Destination Bloodlines. So, without further ado, let's get into the rest of this video. Now, two things, or knocking out two birds with one stone, that I want to do with this is an after action review and my one and dones, two and throughs, and three for me series, okay? Now, when it comes to the after action portion of it, one of the major ups that I do like about the Final Destination franchise is death itself. Now, hear me out. Every person that's living, everything that draws breath, its final destination, pun intended, is death. But in this franchise, I like how it's showing death as this ultimate horror movie monster. Sure, you cannot see death, but you just feel its presence, that when it does happen to the main characters in the films, you just go, yeah, there was no escaping that at all. And just like I said, in real life, every living thing's final destination is death. I just hope it isn't the same way how the characters just get, taken out in these movies, because god damn, they get taken out of the most horrific ways possible. I mean, when I saw the first Final Destination film back in like the early 2000s, 2001, I was saying, hey, this is a very cool concept of using death as this movie monster. Granted, you can't see it, that's chasing everyone around, and you seeing everybody trying as they might to avoid it. But unfortunately, it don't happen that way. Now, as far as the coulda, woulda, shoulda's gone, every film uses the same rinse, recycle, repeat formula, where you have a main character that has a premonition. They see everyone get murdered in gruesome ways, and then once the premonition is over with, they freak out, get everybody out that's going to die in their vision. But the tragic stuff happens, and throughout the rest of the film, the order that everybody died in their vision, well, that's how they get taken out. And no matter tries they made to break the cycle, it doesn't happen, because once again, death is everyone's final destination. Now, as far as the one and done, two and through, and three for me portion, if I'm going to be really honest, I felt that this series could have stopped at the second film, because in the Brown Baldy's honest opinion, humble, honest, however you want to call it, the second film is the best one out of the entire franchise. Now, I say that because in the first two films, you could tell that the kills and the deaths used practical effects. But as the series went on with the third, fourth, and fifth films, the CGI was very noticeable. I don't know whether I was watching a movie or if I was watching Looney Tunes, because I know it ain't funny, but I found myself laughing at the death scenes more than being, oh my God, that's terrible, because it, once again, is so cartoonishly noticeable with the CGI. And even the anticipation of death is more terrifying than the actual deaths that do happen. Like, you might see somebody slip on some water, and there's an electrical cord, and they get up just in time where the cord hits the water, but then they go outside, everything is all good, and they get hit in the head with a frying pan and die. And I'm like, wow, like, really? That's how they're gonna go out? Again, it looks like some shit straight out of Looney Tunes. But one of the main reasons too why I like the second film so much is because that film made me have a greater appreciation for 18-wheelers on the road. Because everybody and their mama that has seen that second film, especially if you see an 18-wheeler on the interstate or highway that's carrying logs, you're like, you got a big dog. I'm going to be 500 feet away from you. Go ahead and speed, get to your destination. I don't care. But overall, the Final Destination franchise is still going strong, so 25 years later. And it's like I said, have yet to see Bloodlines, but when I do, I give a review. But as far as the Brown Baldy is concerned, like I said earlier, this could have stopped at the second film. And even if it did, that would have been fine by me. Just my thoughts, just my opinion, and as always, just saying.